Afternoon, everybody. It's Susan from Butler Family Farm. Hope everyone's doing well. I am participating in a October collaboration called Crocktober, which is your dish is made in the Crockpot. So I'm doing a dessert. But first off, I'd like to thank Tony from Kettle Kitchen and Jenny from Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen for inviting me to be part of this collaboration. There's videos all during the month of October. I think there's some days it might have two. I'm not for sure. But there will be a big giveaway on November 2nd on Jenny's channels at 5:30 Central Time. And to be a part of that, you need to watch a video, made a heartfelt, kind comment, and watch the giveaway on November 2nd. So, mine's a dessert. It is a dump cake. I am a big fan of dump cakes because they're so easy to do. And it's going to be made with strawberry cake, some butter, and the recipe calls for pie filling. I don't have pie filling. I have strawberries in my freezer from last year that I'd like to use up. So I'm going to make my own pie filling sauce. And these are my strawberries. And we're going to, it's 16 ounces of frozen strawberries, half a cup of water with a half a cup of sugar, some lemon juice, and we're going to make a little slurry with cornstarch and a little bit of water to thicken it up, and then we'll dump it all into the crock pot. So we'll be right back. I have cooked strawberries in the sugar water for a low boil. And because they're all in hard pieces, but they're kind of like soft now, not that easy to cut, I'm going to use my Emotion blender for a few minutes on this, and kind of break it up a little bit. Okay. Now I have my slurry to put in, which is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. You want to hold this?
Yeah.
Just stir this up a little bit. I also put in, as I cooked it, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So.
When do you smash the strawberries?
Why?
When?
Just now.
After
my Emotion mixer.
Oh, no, they're smushed to me.
Well, they're softened up a little bit. It's okay. It's kind of a sauce.
It smells good.
Yeah, it does. So I'm hoping that there's not too much liquid in here, that it will make it real soggy, because the recipe actually calls for a can of pie filling, and you can't make strawberries into a pie filling according to the recipe gods. So they said make a strawberry sauce, so I'm hoping this works, but I think I might drain some of this liquid off so that it's not. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me do that, and then we'll get back to the cake. I'm going to take the cake mix and pour it in this bowl and mix in the butter to make a crumbly top, so that it's all ready when the sauce is ready. The cake mix is, mine's a 13 and a half. You can go up to a 15. And I think, yeah, I did get Betty Crocker's. But you can go up to a 15-ounce one. And then the butter is a half a cup of butter, which is 1 cube melted. You want to make this into a crumbly topping because it goes on top of the Crockpot. Now the Crockpot size, is a 5 to 6 quart. Oops. And I'm using my my oval one. 5 to 6 quart. The videos, I went back and looked at my notes. There will be two videos a day. So you're going to get 60 different recipes from this collaboration. And there's several collaborators that I've not watched or seen before, so I'm excited about that part. Now the best thing about this strawberry cake, dump cake in the crock pot, is you can use a liner. I don't have one, but I'm going to spray it on the inside. And it only takes 2 hours on high and 4 hours on low. I'll double check that. 2 hours on high and 4 hours, yeah, I'm going to double check that. But anyway, it's just, you know, like any other crock pot recipe. Put it all together, mix it up, put the lid on, set your timer, set your heat, and away you go. Piece of cake. I've already got my topping ready for this when it's done. I'm going to have vanilla ice cream. We have a Schwann's truck come by about every 2 weeks, and we get an ice cream order. And I said, be sure and get vanilla this time because I'm going to need it for my strawberry cake. So this is pretty crumbly, and I'm pretty happy with it, so I'm going to set this aside. Ooh, there's a little bit of butter left. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and get back to my sauce. Sauce is a sauce. It's not a pie filling, so it's not, you know, like a pie, you know, that jello kind of stuff.
Are you talking to me, talking to the pot?
I'm talking to the camera.
Okay.
But because of the frozen strawberries, I made a sauce, and we were going to, I was going to drain it off, and Jerry says, no, I think you should blend it up a little bit more, and then put it on a low heat and let a lot of it cook off and thicken up. Give it a chance to thicken up. So we're pretty happy with this. We'll see how it turns out in the cake. And I don't know, it's hot. I guess it doesn't matter.
You gotta let it cool off a little bit.
Do I have to let it cool off? What do you think?
Because you don't, it will start cooking your pie filling, won't it?
The cake?
Yeah.
Plus being in the crock pot?
I don't know. You make the decision.
I'm not sure. Let me think about it.
Okay, well then you think about it, I'll come back.
Okay. The strawberry sauce has cooled down, and as you can see, it's still pretty thick. So what I'm going to do is pour it into my crock pot. And be sure I get every little bit in there. I'm a big fan of spatulas. And I did spray the Crockpot earlier. And now all we do is just take the cake crumbles and work them across the sauce. As evenly as you can. Make sure all the sauce is covered. I think using a strawberry cake gives it some more of that strawberry flavor that you wouldn't get with just like a regular cake. So this is my Crockpot base. I'm actually going to I'm going to turn it on, maybe. Oh, I have to plug it in. That helps. There we go. And I'm going to cook it on low for 2 hours. And this is one of those programmable ones, so it'll keep it warm. I've had it for a long time. In fact, I moved it from California here with me. And I believe in glass lids so I can see what's going on. So we'll let this cook for the 2 hours, and which will be about 7 o'clock my time. Probably let it cool down a little bit before we start scooping out and adding our ice cream. But it does smell good. And that's what it looks like right there. So we will see you in a couple hours. Don't forget that the live will be November 2nd at 5:30 Central Time. The prizes that are being collected will be given out to from a comment picker, so be sure and watch each video and add to your YouTube cookbook like I do. Leave a nice, kind comment, and hopefully you could be a winner. So enjoy all the recipes, and I'll bring you back for our taste test. Thank you. I put it on I put it on high for 2 hours, and then because it was more sauce than pie filling, which is a little thicker, I added an additional 30 minutes. And I think that's going to be enough time. I don't want it to overcook, so I'm going to let it cool off in the microwave. No, cool off, sorry, in the crock pot, and then we'll do a taste test. But it made the house smell strawberry. Very, very yummy smelling. Okay, I'm going to call it. It's cooled off some. I'm going to do my taste test. You can use ice cream, which is what I'm going to do, vanilla ice cream. Like I said earlier, I had it specifically bought because I didn't have vanilla. It's not something I normally keep in the house. Or you can use whipped cream, but I'm going to go with the vanilla ice cream. I want to remind you that the giveaway is November 3rd at 5:30 Central Time. It will be on Jenny's Scratch Made Heaven. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Jenny. Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. It's probably Heavenly Stuff, Heavenly Foods, but it's Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen, and she's doing the giveaway on her channel. I want to thank her as well as Tony from Kettle Kitchen for inviting me to be in this collab. I feel very honored, and I hope this is a dessert that you will try in your crock pot. Like, it's only technically 3 ingredients: some melted butter, a strawberry cake mix, and 2 cans of strawberry pie filling. And dump it in and cook away, and you're going to have a great smelling house as well as a great dessert. When I brought this ice cream home, Jerry says, "Wait a minute, what brand is that?" And I said, "Well, it says it's Eddie's ice cream." He says, "I'll bet you it's Dryers." So we looked on the packaging, and it certainly is Dryers, which was a name brand that we bought when we were in San Diego's. It's not Dryers out here in Missouri, but it is Eddie's ice cream. So just a little historical tip. I'm going to use my Pampered Chef scooper. Oops. Here's the cake part, and there's the scrumptious strawberries underneath. Again, remember, mine's a sauce, so when you use that pie filling, it's going to probably look a little bit different. I do believe I will be making this again, so I'm going to try it with the pie filling next time. But here's my ice cream. Taste test. That's really good. I bet you could probably use a white cake and maybe do this with the blueberries, the blueberry pie filling. Or if you're like me, you've got raspberries in the freezer, so they're not, you can cook them down a little bit and use that with a white cake as well. But I will have the recipe in the description. I will tag the strawberry sauce that I made. I think I would advise using pie filling, but being that my strawberries are frozen, I had to go with the sauce, but it's still really good. I hope it's something you all will try, and thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great evening.